Background information for the mystery clue game. On September 16, 2020, there was a back-to-school bash at Mrs. Evans' house. Mr. Henry told Mrs. Evans to invite the whole staff to the party. For the purpose of this story, you really need to know that these people were at the Evans' house at the time of the crime. Mr. Bringle, Mr. Burkhart, Mr. Brillhart, Mr. Howard, and Mr. Ted Webster. Also, there was Mrs. Minner, Miss Yoder, Mrs. Akins, Mrs. Couture, Mrs. Mice, and Mrs. Webster. It is also important to note that all of these people are pretty close friends. They do everything together. They don't just work together, they also hang out and do stuff outside of work. Some you already know are married or related, making their bonds and connections even stronger. Mr. Henry, the leader of the pack and their principal, was found at the bottom of the stairs unconscious. Henry was inside using the upstairs restroom before he was found at the bottom of the stairs. There were 3 people who found him. Miss Couture and Mrs. Webster were chatting in the kitchen when they stumbled upon the scene. Bringle, his best friend and nephew, was talking on the phone when he walked by and saw him. Mr. Henry woke up and was conscious for a bit, long enough to name suspects, but was then put into a medically induced coma. At this point in time, we are coming up to the scene to investigate. We learned upon arriving that he has already been taken to the hospital, and we do not know the extent of his injuries or if he will survive. You must get to the bottom of this by truly putting yourself in the shoes of each person of interest and collecting evidence along the way. Good luck. You are going to need it.